Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports Talk here on Hometown Sports Corner, late night edition. I just thought we'd jump on here real quickly tonight and say hello to all of you and check and see how everybody's doing. Of course, I know everybody's super excited about some big announcements coming out of Isom, Kentucky, over at Mountain Motor Speedway. Darren Sloan and the group kind of knew this was coming, but I wasn't 100% sure just yet when we would get to make it official, but it is official. The Jamie Sloan Memorial. We call it, of course, Jamie, a good friend of ours, passed away some time ago. Just a great, great guy. And we're going to get a race in his honor. But then to make things even better, it's the American All-Star Series coming to Isom, Kentucky for a big 4th of July event. And we want you guys to make sure that you're planning to be part of that. I know I'm super pumped about it, and I know all the other drivers are as well. Again, Mountain Motor Speedway, Jamie Sloan Memorial, 4,019 to win. Sponsored, of course, by J&J Auto. That's Jamie's dad, Philip Sloan, and just a really, really good dude. And he loves himself some dirt track racing. You never know where you're going to see him. Just about anywhere you go, you can expect if there's a big race, Philip will be there. And that whole family, I know, is going to be there and be happy. Of course, Jamie's sons and daughters are big dirt track fans as well. And it'll be a fun night for us. And so you make plans. Come be with us and join us again there, as you see on the screen there. For the Jamie Sloan Memorial coming up Friday, July the 5th. And that again 2 weeks from now. So one more opportunity to get geared up, fired up, and ready to go. And then this weekend with a regular race in action. They say regular, but they ain't never nothing regular about dirt track racing. Again, and got a big bounty put on Brandon Fouts. There's a reason why ain't nobody been able to beat him yet. The VOD Bandit from Kite, Kentucky. Brandon Fouts took the checker flag again this past weekend. Didn't get a chance to be there, but from what I hear, Shannon Thornsbury had himself a powerhouse of a car. We know what Raymond Nichols was able to do the previous week, but guys, again, Brandon Fouts just finds a way to park that car of his in the winner's circle once again, and we were excited. We'll be even more excited to talk as the next couple of weeks go by about some other things that'll be taking place with the American All-Star Series coming to town. Mr. Joseph Rouse and those guys will do a fantastic job helping us promote that race, and we want you all to come and be part of it. 4,019, of course, 19 Jamie Sloan's number, and so Mo be pretty pumped about that. And I know that Darren and the rest of us will come up with some other ways to pay tribute to our friend, and we just want you guys to come out and be with us. I'll be honest with you, it's one of the reasons I'm on here as late as I am. I didn't want the night to pass by without inviting you to come and be with us tomorrow night, racing in all the classes. And then after that, we'll gear up for the 4th of July race at Mountain Motor Speedway in Isom, Kentucky. What else you guys got on your mind? Let us know in the comment section. Be sure to hit that like and share button for us. Let's take ourselves a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back to talk about whatever else you guys got on your mind here for a few minutes. We'll be back with more right here on Hometown Sports Corner.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction.
Nelson Frazier Funeral Home.
is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleums, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg, Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
Streets of glory.
And welcome back, sports fans. Again, in here wearing my big Kentucky t-shirt tonight. Had several people, we was out and about eating and so forth, and bragging on my shirt. And I said, you know, it feels good to get to wear some Kentucky swag again. And I know everybody probably got a difference of opinion about that, but I'll be honest, I'm excited right now, perhaps more to be a Kentucky fan than I have been in my life. Why not? University of Kentucky baseball made it to the Elite Eight. Mark Stoops and the football team got everything geared up and ready for a good schedule. And then, of course, Mark Pope and the Kentucky Wildcats got themselves, I think, an awesome recruiting class and got all the pieces together to have a good basketball season. Got a chance to talk to several people away from the Commonwealth, and the buzz is good. When you start talking to people about the direction that we're going, everybody feels good about it. And I do want to say how proud I am of young Reed Sheppard. Sheppard, of course, drafted 3rd in the NBA draft last night, going to the Houston Rockets. I wanted him to get to go to the Spurs. Popovich and those guys do such a fantastic job there. That's where I would have liked for him to have been, but nevertheless, we'll still be happy about that. And you guys let me know what you think about it. Will it pan out there? I certainly hope so. And then, of course, Dillingham drafted by the Spurs and then traded to the Timberwolves. That could be a very interesting spot. I'll tell you what I'd like to have had. I'd like to have had him on the Timberwolves team this year. Boston might have had a harder time. I said throughout the entire playoffs that if they'd had one more shooter, well, we all know that Dillingham can fill it up, and so he'd probably be a good fit there. And then we'll just continue to watch. I guess you all saw the Los Angeles Lakers and their coach, LeBron James, drafted his son. And I give a lot of you James fans trouble. I pick on you a lot, and I'm all right until you start trying to convince me he's better than Jordan. But I will say this for LeBron James. If I had the control that he has, and my son could dribble and chew bubble gum, I'd make sure he got to play too. So why not? You flex your muscles a little bit and say, hey, he said a couple years ago, he said, I am playing until my son makes it to the NBA. And so I don't blame him at all. And but now we'll see what he and Bronny Connect from Tennessee headed out to LA. I felt like that's an interesting pick. That guy could make himself a name out there. Just throw me the ball. If you drive and can't get open, kick it out to me and I'll knock it down. I think he could have a good career out there. But again, that's neither probably here nor there. Guys, biggest reason again I'm on here tonight is to talk to you a little bit more about the big race that's coming up in Isom, Kentucky. But I do want to mention too, felt like you saw some good action since the last time I talked to you. Bishop just went down there to Ponderosa Speedway and dominated that race, picked up $15,000 to win. But that probably isn't the biggest announcement coming out of Ponderosa this week. Brandon Hargrove and the crew decided that just right now, Brandon, I felt like, from reading some of his posts and so forth, felt like it was better to focus on one racetrack. And so Ponderosa Speedway, from what I gather, won't run anymore this year. As Brandon Hargrove gave way to that track, and it's now under a new leasee. Someone else has leased the facility, and that family, from what we understand, has decided they're not going to race until 2025. So that takes a track out of the dirt track equation, and we hate that. Of course, with our friends down at 191, bringing things to an end this season already. Race fans, it's important that if you like dirt track racing, you get out and support your local tracks. Let's not bash them. Let's go out and support them, and let these drivers and the tracks know that we appreciate them providing a place locally for us to race. And with that said, guys, Willard Speedway still yet got a lot of nice races on their schedule. A lot of nice races coming up on the Mountain Motor Speedway schedule. Lake Cumberland got a nice weekend this coming weekend. $20 for a carload. And you think about that, $20. Can you imagine how many people from Garner, Kentucky could fit in a car? We just all load up and go to the races for $20. That's pretty neat promotion there by Mr. Hargrove as he looks for ways to give back to the race fans down at Lake Cumberland Speedway. Richmond Raceway got their fan appreciation night coming up as well. And Mr. Bill Lapunos and those guys do a fantastic job trying to find ways to promote their races and make things fun for the fans and so forth. And so you check them out. And then we know, of course, Rockcastle Speedway and Corbin Speedway both still got some sweet races on hand. American All-Star Series race coming. The Rod Carter race coming up at Corbin. I'm very thankful to see them do that memorial race down there. And I know Red and the guys will help you guys stay more informed about what's going on at Corbin. And so we're just going to continue to do our best to brag on the dirt track racing events here in Eastern KY. But again, guys, before we talk any more sports, how about we take another commercial break, and I'll be back to talk just a few more minutes with you. We won't set up too late. I know it's late already, but let's talk a little more about that Jamie Sloan Memorial after this commercial break.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Heinemann Pharmacy, located inside the new Heinemann Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a favorite medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Heinemann Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Heinemann Bypass. Call the Heinemann Pharmacy at 785-0513.
And welcome back, guys. Jamie Hughes on here for a late edition of Sports Talk. Again, just wanted to jump on here primarily and talk about the racing action at Isom, Kentucky. Again, this weekend be a final tune-up for the big July the 5th race coming up. We want you to make plans to come and be with us. Friday, July the 5th, going to have a huge fireworks show, and we'll be racing in all the classes, but $4,019 to the American All-Star Series crate late models. And that promises again to be a dandy, as it will be Mountain Motor Speedway's Jamie Sloan Memorial. $4,019 to win crates. Again, that race brought to you by J&J Auto and my friend Philip Sloan and the Sloan family, paying tribute to our buddy Jamie Sloan that we all miss so bad still yet. guys, while we're on here, let me go ahead and talk a little bit more about some other things going on. How about Miss Addison Terry getting a first, I guess, scholarship offer from Midway University? I have a feeling that Owsley County's Addison Terry will get other scholarship offers as well. That won't be the only one, but still, yeah, nice when you get a chance to say you've picked up that college interest there. Then, as I mentioned earlier, Reed Shepherd with the University of Kentucky drafted third. Shout out to him. I know the folks down in London, Kentucky are happy indeed to see that take place. Then how about the 2024 District 7 9, 10, and 11-year-old division champions? Check them out there. And again, excellent job by the coaches and those young ladies as they got the 9, 10, and 11-year-old softball championship. And they'll move on to the state tournament coming up here. And congratulations to the coaches and the players there with that one. Then how about the District 7 Little League Championship going over to Tiger Country in Paintsville, Kentucky. Congratulations to them. Thanks to my buddy Todd Meadows for sending us that picture. And then how about another District